Hi guys, how's it? Kia ora to my Kiwi followers and good day to everyone else. First off, like always, thank you guys for coming and seeing me during my live broadcast. It was fun, as always. I had my Starbucks, I had my juice. It's a good game. Final score, 23-18. But thank you guys once again for subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you know when I make new videos. I usually try to put out about 3 or 4 a week. And I really appreciate all the comments and the feedback I get from all of you guys, each and every one of you. Hit me up on my email if you'd like to get my WhatsApp and we can chit chat. I have a couple of guys that I talk to and it's always good times. Let's break this down. 23-18, a wet day at Millennium Stadium there in Cardiff, Wales in Great Britain. Great game. Like I said, horrible pitch conditions there. Just a nice rain. I think it was about 15, 16 degrees. So it was a little chill in the air, but not too cold. Nice little autumn day. 9 minutes in, we get first points on the board. We get Dan Bigger, who did all the scoring, it seemed, for Wales at 3-0, 9 minutes in. Just 2 minutes later, penalty on Wales for going offside. Pollard hits from 25 meters out. This was a money day for Pollard. He was kicking a machine and he was doing it right and he was hitting it through. A couple minutes go by and Dan Bigger gets on it again. Goes up by 6-3 at the 13th minute. A couple minutes later, Pollard. We got a back and forth game of kicking here. He kicks from about 11 meters out. Easy kick, 6-6. So a couple minutes later, 8 minutes, we get a couple phases going on, not too much. We get a penalty. Luke Yoam doesn't release the ball. Dan Bigger kicks and is 3 for 3. It's now 9-6, 26 minutes into the game. 4 minutes later, a little bit of bad ball handling. Niche does, they try to hit him for the high tackle and kind of the impeding progress. The high tackle, he was going for the ball. The guy was just taller than him, hit him. So he ends up getting it for kind of like an obstruction penalty. The card comes out 10 minutes in the sin bin. We're down to 14 men at this point. I'm sitting here thinking, oh my God, this is our front pack. We're going to be in bad business here, man, at 14 men apiece. Dude, we actually end up getting some good phases. We get down to the 5-meter line with 14 men, and it just never, we get down there, and we just can never make it happen. PP got really close a few times. We had some good defense. They had some solid defense. We just weren't able to seal the deal. So about the 31st minute, Bigger, we get another penalty. Bigger goes across, kicks it out. It's 12-6 now, score at 31 minutes. Couple minutes later, a little bit of discipline issues for not rolling or for offside or coming in off the side of the ruck there for Reese Carey, and he gets out for 30 at the 35th minute on a yellow card. He never comes back to the game. They end up replacing him. His 10 minutes are up. So we go in at half 12-6. Like I said, all kicking at this point. Lots of penalties. I think we had 2 more at that point at halftime, more than they had. So that's never a good sign when you're playing against a solid side like Wales. 41st minute ends. We're just getting back half. First comment I have to make is the first 20 seconds of the second half I didn't get to see because Flow Rugby decided to show me a commercial on God knows what. They were showing like World Vision. They were showing schizophrenia medication. They were showing whiskey advertisements. It was just horrible commercials in Spanish, everything. And I missed the first 20 seconds of the second half. So shame on you, Flow Rugby. 41st minute, Pollard gets we get the penalty kick off of a penalty on Wales for not rolling away. It's about 46 meters out, and Pollard was money, 3 for 3 at that point, 12-9 the score, Wales over. 10 minutes goes by, elapses, we get yet another damn penalty for the Springboks, and Dan Bigger punches one in from about 46 meters out, and it is now 15-9 for Wales. Discipline, discipline, discipline. Something I already forgot to mention, Damian Valemza makes it about 13 minutes into the game, runs into the sheds. You see Frans Steyn come out. I'm a bit worried. He's an aging veteran. Does he still have it? Could he go for that long? Gentlemen, he finished the game. and was man of the match according to that particular broadcast feed that I was getting. But yeah, Den Bigger at 50 minutes, we get another penalty, 46-meter kick. He nails it 15-9. 4 minutes later, penalty on Wales, once again not rolling away in the ruck, and Frans Steyn, 36 years old, 54 meters, nails that baby, nails it, and I'm just like, yes, like, it's cool that they let him take that kick 54 meters out, and that guy nails it, man. Come on, man, that's 54 meters, man. That's huge, bro. That's a big kick, man, and he nails it off of 54 meters out. 5 minutes later, another penalty on Wales. We start getting a little bit more momentum going, and we get a penalty. They're not releasing the ball, not rolling away. There was a lot of these penalties today, and Pollard kicks from about 21 meters out and nails it. It is now tied at 15 all. Maybe 5-10 minutes elapses. Another penalty on us. I believe this one was for not releasing as well, or it was an offside penalty. And Den Bigger kicks, and his money 6 for 6. Turns the score to 18-15. Man, a couple of minutes later, it's a little bit of back and forth kicking. Jacobus Reinach gets it, unleashes a beautiful 20-25 meter run, kick forward. It leads up to, Mpipi gets the ball after a kick forward, scores a try, ends up getting disallowed because they said it was TMO looks at it and said it was knocked on. That was a big crowd in that jump, but you know what? When they disallowed it, would have been a beautiful try from Mpipi. He was really good today, and then we switch out the bomb squad somewhere around the 64th, 65th minute. The bomb squad comes on. You know what time it is. It's Kitsoff, Marks, and Koch. And, man, we get that line out at the 72nd minute. And you already know. We get that maul going. We push it over. And Malcolm Marks, which we've seen him do it time and time again in this season, man, he gets it across. First try of the game. At the 72nd minute, we go up 20-18. Elton Yankees has come in at this point for Andre Pollard. I'm thinking, okay, it's going to be a nice little money kick from about 39 meters out. He misses. So it remains 20-18 at the 72nd minute. I'm at this point on the edge of my seat. I'm hoping we can hold it. Wales is holding it. They're not getting much space. They're not getting much of anything going, but they still have possession. Let's burn this clock. And then what happens in the 79th minute? Yeah, man, penalty on Wales. Yankees gets the kick after the 80th minute from about 18 meters out and nails it for money at final score 23-18. Pretty even on both sides of the ball. We both conceded way more penalties than we probably should have, and my commentary on the whole thing was it'd been a minute since we saw Jesse Creel back out on the field there, out on the pitch, and God, he looked undersized as crap compared to his counterpart at 11 for Wales. He just looked like a little kid, man, and I did not like what I saw with him. He looked like he was lost the entire time. Jesper Weiss comes in at the game at some point in the end. He bobbles it a bit, but not anything great. Quagga Smith with a mistake or two, but still really, really providing a lot of push for that back row there. So I'm not gonna, shame Quagga. You did a great job. You can run the ball well, and he's just a very athletic gentleman. And it's just sometimes the ball just doesn't bounce your way. But and I'm not even mad at Elton Yankees for missing that kick. It does happen. You obviously made the one that mattered at the most, and was the dagger in the Wales there, and the Welsh, and silenced a bit of the stadium. It was, like I said, Jesse Creel just did not look like he really belonged out there. I don't know why we didn't have Fossey playing at 14. Maybe he's injured. Maybe there's something like that. We already know Cheslin Colby is out or is in France doing his thing. Saw Willie LaRue as the water boy coming out, and it was just kind of weird seeing him as that. I think I would rather have him over Willemse, but who knows? Maybe he was, a little bit of injury problem or anything like that. But overall, we get the win. We start the Northern Tour at 1-0. That's all you can hope to be every week. You think of each week to be 1-0 that week, and anybody that caught any of these prior games, God, these were some blowouts, man. These were ugly. You had, ABs all over Italy. I think the final score was like 49-5 or something. It was just a blowout. You had England busting out Tonga. They kept it competitive in that first half, but it was just once the bench came on, it just became like what we always see. And I guess the biggest shocker of the day for me as a rugby fan, God, man, did anybody get the license plate on that bus that ran over Japan? I mean, I think it was Irish plates on that bus, man. Damn, they beat the brakes off of Japan. Like, put up 60 points on them, man. That was a big one. I was really, shocked by that one just based on the fact that I thought Japan was on the rise. They got the brakes beat off of them, man. Like, it wasn't even close. I know there's another game that's going on right now. You've got Scotland and the Wallabies playing right now. I don't really care for it, so I'm not watching it. I'm actually headed out to go watch some collegiate rugby here in my town that I live in. UNT is taking on UT Austin. I've already missed probably the first half, but I'm going to get out and watch that second half and show my support for some local rugby, which everybody, wherever you're at, I'm sure you do. And if you don't, you totally should, because that's how we keep this thing going, boys and girls. But fun game for all. I know we've got one more tomorrow. We've got France and Argentina. Hopefully that doesn't come into too much of a slugfest. Uruguay and Romania are playing. I don't know where I'm going to be able to watch that. I would like to watch that as well, considering Uruguay is on my side of the globe here, it seems. But, all in all, a Springbok victory. Don't bring Jesse Krill back in. I hope Willemse is okay, but if he's not, we'll be just fine at fullback with Steyn and Willie LaRue. It's going to take a lot more than what they tried to do to Etzebeth to get that man to stop playing, because that guy's a friggin' beast. Just a great game. I like what we're doing, having the starting three being replaced by a just as capable three in the second half. I'm liking this idea of bringing Kitsoff and Marks off the bench later into the game, because they're just so dynamic, and the game does change. The flow changes when you bring them in, because they're all just so capable. Him and Kitsoff and Marks, they're just so capable of doing so much with the ball, especially off those mauls off of the lineouts. We're money on it, man. It's almost like a guarantee we're going to get across with that lineout. Great game from Duane Vermeulen. A little bit of age issues. You could kind of tell he was nursing a little bit there towards the end, but he did just fine. Sio Khaleesi, captain, doing his thing, making us proud as always. And like I said, not a great victory, not a great game, but a win is a win. I know it's hate to think that, but a win is a win. We won. We've beaten Wales this first game. We started out 1-0. Now next weekend we need to be 1-0 again. So I will talk to all of you guys again very, very soon. So cheers, guys. Be safe wherever you're at. If you're in Safa, eat a piece of boerewors for me. Cheers, guys.